welcome back from now the Viking area of Norway, but also from your summing group. And now we really are going to land this seminar, and I feel now a little bit sad. I was really looking forward to these 3 days being so, are we able to do this with all the digital tools and internet? Will it work? Will people enjoy, commit, and speak? And you really have. You have really filled the seminar with so much content in sharing your experiences and sharing knowledge in so many ways. So that's been really, really nice to see. So now we are come to my point in the day where I can follow all the things that you have been doing. So I will say, Sergio, are you ready for your group to share?
Yes, well, I don't have a group, but I'm ready to pass the word also to facilitators. And yes, the time passed fast. It's amazing how it's almost ending. 3 days online, that it can be so exhausting, but at the same time so rich. And this time, today, we have something different. So instead of the facilitators presenting the sum up of what happened, actually they have a volunteer in each group that they were facilitating that will present a little bit the sum up. So first, I'll ask Joe. Joe, let us know who is the participant that will make a resume of the day.
Thank you, Sergio. I pass the hot potato to Irina Shufayeva, and I activate her voice now. I did that.
Go, Irina. It's working, yeah?
Hello, it's me, I think.
Yeah, go.
Oh. Hello. Okay, I'm a little bit shy today and feel not so self-confident. I would like to thank everybody. I would like to say thank you for this opportunity to be a part of this totally new for me event. Because I didn't have experience like this. So in international group with 35 nationalities, as I remember, and this online session with so technical staff, and this really great job. Thank you very much, and thanks to facilitators. And yes, it was really interesting experience, and I was surprised how different situations in different countries this question, because in some countries, unfortunately, mental health issues are not the most important issues, and really, it's not only about people with mental health problems, not only about teenagers, youth workers, it's about all of us, because mental health is part of our well-being, part of our life, and we have to understand that our mental health and it's important part, of course, and if we have some problems, it can have some consequences, not only for individuals, but for society too. And that's why it's important. And so it was my first and great experience. Thank you again. And really, I enjoyed. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Irina. Thank you for resuming a little bit what happened. Congratulations, and you have a big support here, so thank you also for volunteering and for taking the courage to do that. Next in line, I'm going to ask Marinella, who is the participant from your group that will present now.
Yes, so we have a brave and very, very great Ingrida, who will be representative of our group. I will unmute her now. And I tried to unmute her now. Maybe she has to. Oh, okay, good. Hello, Ingrida.
Hello,
Tell us
everyone.
what we did.
Hello. I would like to thank as well everyone for this inspiring and enlightening ride. I would like to note now the learning highlights from our group. There are different realities in different countries of risk assessment. Knowing your limits and asking for help. As a youth worker, young people have no bullshit radar, so you must know. Interdisciplinary approach is important. Then you need to remind yourself the urge to help people, the ABC concept, searching of superpowers in every young person. We people who work with young people are important, so send some love to yourself as well. There are so many nice and devoted people here. Our second part, for future steps. I started to work on those already yesterday. So I have the idea of Erasmus project. I believe someone else have too. One of the themes will be definitely mental health. Working on the mental health topic in a safe place in the organization with young people, giving people more chances and space to express, risk assessment plan. Yep. Cooperating with schools or start using meditation videos. Somebody was speaking about that yesterday, and I wrote yesterday evening to a yoga teacher if we can record a meditation and pursue our directors in our local town for that. So yeah, we are working on it. Using interactive methods to assess needs of young people. Making mental health guide together with the young people, applying various techniques and methods, ABC, suppression technique study, keep in contact with people we meet in seminar, transferring what I have learned to my colleagues. Yep.
Oh, thank you so much, Ingrid.
Yeah,
amazing to see all this experience and so many highlights. So now on the line next we have Snezana that will present also the participant from our group.
Oh, yes. So I have Ragnhild Breivik, which is not easy to pronounce. So I'm really sorry, Ragnhild, if that was wrong. So the mic and the screen is yours. Thank you.
Yeah. First of all, thank you, everyone, for this amazing seminar. Actually, I kind of feel like I get to know people more by this digital seminar than I usually do on like a regular seminar because it's so well structured, so really, really good. And in the group, we were talking about the importance of being curious. So it's not always like who knows best, who does the best job. It's important to be curious about the young people's life in order to kind of get a good relationship and to kind of get them feel safe when you're a youth worker. And we also talked about like be a part of this seminar maybe made us feel like being a part of something bigger, because we saw that what we are doing in our local town is actually happening all around the world, and that's really inspiring. And we were also talking about the importance of, Elin Anne said yesterday that youth workers are kind of the connection between the youth and the public health sector, and that's a really important thing. And for me, actually, it was like, oh my God, that's really true, and it's important to remember. And it was really amazing to learn from the different countries here, because as we also saw in this, or have been seeing in this seminar, Norway is always or often maybe talked about as the best practice. But then again, in Norway, we have to learn a lot, and we also have to kind of get better in different things. So it's really nice to get to see how other countries are doing things. And I also think that's the same for all the other countries that have been participating in this seminar. And we were also talking about the importance of asking for help, because we are all different. The youth are different and the youth workers are different. So it's important that you feel that if you don't connect, for example, with the person, maybe you can ask for help, because it's not easy to connect always. And some people match better than others, so keep in mind. And then in the end, we were also talking about the importance of taking care of ourselves in order to be able to take care of others. So that's really important. And about what we're going to do, like now from here, we were talking about the importance of telling our colleagues, telling other people about what we have learned in this seminar. So it's not only like the 90 people in the seminar who knows things, but that everyone should know what we have learned here, but because it's so much important knowledge that needs to like go to be like spread all over. And a lot of people in our group were also talking about that they wanted to like get in touch or talk with other people in their town or in their country about how do they work with the youth. And some also said that they were kind of confused, what am I going to do in the future? And this seminar made them think like it is actually youth work I'm going to do, because it's so important and they have learned so much. So yeah, so thank you.
Thank you so much, Ragnhild.
Thank you.
I hope I also said well your name. And very interesting points and very key elements. And thank you so much for sharing and also stepping on. And now I will pass to Henriette so she can also present her participant.
Hello, everyone. I have the pleasure to announce Michael De Cash from Lebanon. It's a youth work activist and a personal leadership coach, and will bring the summary from our breakout room.
Thank you, Anna-Rita. This is a privilege. Hi again for everyone. Thanks a lot for this seminar. Basically, from my humble experience, everything went quickly, means everything was very fruitful. And those 3 days went very quickly for me. So thanks a lot for all the efforts meant to make this successful seminar really a success story. I will start with the main highlights of these 3 days. We spoke about the power wheel of Stefan Menton and how such materials and tools can support the youth worker in their field. We spoke about as well the resonance concept when we talk about youth who are not able to fit in, and how the resonance can do something in schools where the students can be supported to create relationships based on empathy, and how the acceleration concepts due to the social media effect on this. So moving on, also what we can highlight, the meditation, especially with Mark's voice in the morning, and getting as well the insights from people from different backgrounds. It was very fruitful for the discussions. Also, the highlight of the reformulation, what we are really now doing as a key point from the organizers to reformulate the room's discussion. So what we might be missing due to our connections or due to our misunderstanding will be assimilated again clearly. Also, the lectures were very useful, and also the presentation, if someone wants to get deeper, dig deeper more in the topics. We really like as well the organizing the role of the youth worker and their impact that they can have while working in the youth sector. Also, the diversity of the trainers We have diversified trainers, and we saw the delegation and giving the roles for each one of you. It was very inspiring and it was very interactive. But there was a missing point that was about working on resilience nowadays. It was missing in this webinar. Also, I can say that the majority of us are from a psychological background or working with the youth, but I have to highlight that people who saw that they are applying for something after they were accepted, they saw that what am I doing here in this group? And then they saw that this diversified groups was an added value to their impact, and clarified and moved to them to be aware for more concepts and for more impact. Especially also the superpower, I talked about that, the wake up session as well, and the slogan, I'm still learning every single day like children's. So moving to the second point, that is the steps towards after this seminar. In brief, we will be sharing this content with our colleagues in our network, youth network, and our NGOs. It's good to also to remind youth of our network that we are here to listen them, and to print the poster of the 7 points of the mental health, right, and to share it with them for better discussion. So also we need to work on ourselves in order to understand better ourselves, so we will be able to support the youth in a better way. And I can finalize with the point that we have to post more such applications and sheets like the risk assessment sheets for the applicants and for the youth people and organizations who are working in this field, so that it will be helpful for them in order to apply for a better projects, for example, or to get a clearer image for the whole thing, and to keep digging in what we are doing for more and get more time to digest a lot of information. Thanks a lot again, and thanks a lot for all the support.
Thank you so much, Mikael. Amazing to see everything that you are sharing. And just to let you know that soon we're going to also launch a poll. It's a quick survey just to have a quick feedback about how it was your experience during 3 days. But for now, we're going to pass to Mark so he can present also the participant of his group that will share with us.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Some really amazing reports so far, and I'm really happy to present Rhea Tsvetkova, who will present from our group, which was, of course, the best one so far.
Agreed. Best group. It was a great discussion. Our group, to put it a little short, as an understanding of mental health, we talked about how maybe it hasn't changed a lot, our personal understanding, but in fact it has grown. And now it includes some new perspectives, some new lenses, and maybe a little bit of a focus on our limitations, our, if you want, superpowers, and also like what we do for ourselves and for others, and how that matters in our work. So the other thing that we talked about mental health as a process of keeping balance, creating balance, and also just listening, understanding, and caring as steps toward into this process. And as highlights of the seminar as a whole, we talked about the tools we're going to use in the future, all the different things we saw in the seminars, and also like the youth worker, both as a Swiss Army knife, but also like the mental first health aider, the frontline worker, the concept of don't just do something, sit there, and also the balance between superpowers and vulnerabilities. And we also saw as a highlight the great facilitators that we had, this amazing, really well organized seminar with great care towards us. Yes, Najana. And specifically the mindfulness sessions were really great for all of us. And in summary, we're really all motivated and we're ready for action to share with our colleagues, to implement all of this new knowledge in our work, to do it for ourselves in self-care and in just minding mental health for ourselves as well. And also in like new projects and current projects, incorporate all of this new great knowledge. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Raya. Lovely presentation, and I'm getting, the more I listen to your presentations and sharing, the more jealous I am of not being part of the breakout rooms and these discussions that you were having. It really means a lot, for sure. And the next one in line, then it's going to be Olga, that will also present the participant from our group.
Hi, everyone. I'm really happy to have brave volunteer Saleh. I unmute you now to take a space and to share with us what happened in our group, the highlights and some action plans.
Thank you, Olga. I would like to thank also to the organizers for this seminar and to the facilitators for this great job. I will just take this a cube to help me to summarize everything. Regarding the insights from the seminar, the first thing which came to our mind, it's practical examples for Norway. It was the emphasis that Norway has the really good examples for sharing practices. Also the importance of belonging and community in mental health, better understanding of concepts in mental health, and also, last but not least, personal and professional development. Regarding the actions, I think I will take Mark's metaphor for the best group. I will call us the solidarity group. The first thing regarding the actions is the realization of activities on local and national level regarding workshops, research, training courses for youth workers. Sharing the importance of mental health with colleagues and significant others for making a better world. And number 3, motivation for studying topic of mental health and public health, much more. That's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Saleh. Straight to the point, very resumed, amazing. Congratulations for that. Last but not least, we're going to pass to Marcus, who is also going to present the participant from his group that will share the resume.
Thank you, Sergio. Yes, I have the honor to pass from an Austrian Marcus to a German Marcus, Marcus Kreik, who will present our group. Marcus, I unmute you. Rock the show.
Okay, thank you, Marcus. Yes, well, I would like to say that definitely our group was the best group regarding the outcome. No, just kidding. So, yeah, what can I say within 2 minutes? First of all, about our insights and takeaways. There were so many really concrete ideas, techniques, and tools that people could take away from the last 3 days, such as the idea of the Swiss Army knife, which has a lot to do with our role as a youth worker and what we do. Then there was the power wheel, which was also very relevant and interesting to a lot of people. Speaking about mental health, a lot of people mentioned that we should look at that more in a holistic way. Finally, for this first question, a lot of people said that there were a lot of practical things for online seminars and concrete methods, such as the mindfulness activities that Mark ran. A lot of opportunity for reflection. And one thing that quite a few people said, that even though we are in an online seminar thousands of kilometers away from each other, there was still a great group spirit and the atmosphere was very good, and I can absolutely agree with that. And because of that, one participant said that this online seminar really changed her attitude towards webinars or online seminars. Regarding concrete actions, a lot of people said there were a lot of things that they can take away. So they will now create their own seminars, their own webinars, and so on. They would really like to stay in touch with the participants from this seminar, connect with people, also look more deeply into certain methods or theories such as the power wheel. And a lot of people will take the results from this seminar to their organization. And finally, someone said, I think it was even on the first day, that mental health is not a state or not a result, but it's a process. So a lot of people said they will continue working on this issue and working on this process. Thank you.